What if I told you that Donald Trump, the man who's dominated headlines for decades, did something so profound on New Year's Day 2025 that the world paused to listen? It wasn't a political rally or a bold business move. No, this was different. It was raw, real, and utterly human. On the first day of 2025 in the heart of Africa, Trump found himself face to face with a starving lion. What followed wasn't just a rescue. It was a testament to courage, compassion, and the unexpected ways kindness can bridge the gap between man and beast. Before we dive into this incredible journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. You won't want to miss the lessons and hope embedded in tales of transformation. The world welcomes 2025. The world was alive with celebration as December 31st, 2024, ticked toward midnight. From the bustling streets of New York City to the serene beaches of Sydney, people welcomed 2025 with fireworks, music, and laughter. But for Donald Trump, the new year wasn't about champagne toasts or extravagant parties. At 78, he was reflecting deeply on life. His years in the White House, his business ventures, and his polarizing persona had cemented his place in history, but Trump was acutely aware of a truth that haunted him. Legacies aren't built on wealth or power, they're built on humanity. Months before, Trump had embarked on a quiet journey to Africa, far from the media's prying eyes. This wasn't a vacation or a business trip, it was a deeply personal quest. Trump had been captivated by reports of declining lion populations and the efforts of conservationists to protect these majestic creatures. For Trump, lions symbolized more than just power. They represented resilience, survival, and leadership. It was this symbolic connection that drew him to Africa, determined to support conservation projects and perhaps find a sense of personal renewal amidst the wild landscapes. The day before New Year's, Trump spent hours touring wildlife reserves, meeting rangers, and learning about the delicate balance required to preserve ecosystems. The experience humbled him. Seeing lions roam freely under the African sun stirred something deep within, a longing to protect, to give back. But as the sun set on December 31st, 2024, Trump had no idea that his quiet New Year's Eve would soon turn into a life-changing adventure. It was late evening when the commotion began. A local ranger arrived at Trump's lodge in a state of urgency. "Mr. Trump, there's a lion near the village outskirts. It's starving and frightened. The villagers are panicking. They want to kill it before it becomes a threat," the ranger explained, his voice trembling with urgency. Trump's response was immediate and resolute. "No one's killing that lion," he declared. "Sir, it's dangerous," the ranger cautioned. "Dangerous or not, it's New Year's Eve. If we can save a life, any life, tonight, we should." "Let's go," Trump replied, his determination unwavering. Trump, accompanied by the ranger and a small team, set out into the night. Armed with flashlights, a few supplies, and Trump's unwavering resolve, they made their way toward the outskirts of the village. The journey was tense. The African night was alive with sounds, the distant calls of nocturnal animals, the rustling of leaves in the breeze. But the most haunting sound was the occasional weak roar of the lion, a cry of desperation that pierced the silence. As they approached the area, the group spotted the lion under a solitary baobab tree. It was a heartbreaking sight. The young male lion, once a symbol of strength and majesty, lay emaciated and defeated, its golden coat dull, and its eyes filled with fear. Trump stood still, taking in the scene. The team advised caution, but Trump had made up his mind. Slowly, he approached the lion, speaking in a low, steady voice. "You're a fighter. I can see it in your eyes. But you don't have to fight alone anymore," Trump said, tossing a piece of meat near the lion. The lion hesitated, its instincts torn between fear and hunger. Finally, it crept forward and devoured the meat, its movements slow and labored. Trump continued to inch closer, his voice calm and soothing. Over the next several hours, a delicate bond began to form between the man and the beast. Trump's patience and steady demeanor earned the lion's trust, and by dawn, the once frightened animal allowed him to sit just a few feet away. A New Year's morning like no other. As the first rays of sunlight broke through the horizon, the lion let out a soft growl, a sound not of aggression, but of acknowledgement. Trump smiled, his face a mix of relief and triumph. "Happy New Year, big guy," he said, his voice filled with genuine warmth. But the mission wasn't over. Trump worked tirelessly to ensure the lion's safety, coordinating with local wildlife authorities to transport it to a sanctuary. There, the lion could recover, free from the threats of starvation and human conflict. News of Trump's lion rescue spread rapidly. Videos captured by the ranger went viral, showing Trump feeding the lion, sitting beside it, and speaking to it with an almost fatherly care. Social media was ablaze with reactions. For some, it was a shocking departure from the Trump they thought they knew. For others, it was a reaffirmation of his boldness and compassion. But for Trump, it wasn't about public opinion. The experience had given him something far more valuable, a renewed sense of purpose. Trump's actions resonated globally, sparking conversations about wildlife conservation and the importance of kindness in a world often divided by fear and misunderstanding. In his first public statement about the incident, Trump said, "Leadership isn't just about power, it's about compassion. It's about protecting those who can't protect themselves." That lion reminded me that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is show kindness. The lesson. As the world welcomed 2025, Trump's story became a beacon of hope. It reminded people that no matter how divided we may seem, kindness has the power to unite us.